Hello, today is Tuesday, and the time is a little bit before 5 o'clock. I would like to hold a YouTube special and talk about tattoos. It was brought to my attention about how young men and young women are walking around with tattoos on their body. This is my personal feelings of how I feel about tattoos on someone's body. It is your choice. For we all know that tattoos have a symbolic on it and it has a meaning behind it. But in the book of Leviticus, it talks about how we should not put any markings on our bodies. I often ask this question, is this a fad thing that we're going through? Or is this just something that when we see it, when we turn on MTV, BET, look at the NBA, the NFL, and any other sports, of how athletes walk around with all these tattoos on their body from their neck all the way down. It raised the questions of what are we teaching our young people when they go into the corporate world and they learning how to work? Sometimes they have to sit back and think when you have a lot of tattoos on, that can actually scare somebody. As I said earlier and before, that is your choice if you want to mark your body up. But I think that we as people need to not always be judgmental to people that have tattoos. I know for one, I want a tattoo so bad. But there's a reason why I don't get one, and it's because I'm listening to what the teachings of God is asking me to do about not to mark your body up. Sometimes we as parents, we need to remind our kids as they get a little bit older and they get grown and they think that everything is okay and that they're out of their house and that everything is peachy, hunky-dory and everything. The consequences are when you go out into the world and when you do foolish things, you got to pay for foolish things. I'm not saying everybody won't get a tattoo, that has a tattoo won't get a job. I'll be lying to you. But it also just baffles my mind too, as young people walk around, men especially walk around with their pants hanging off their behind. What is the logical about? What is the reason behind that? To show that you got on some dirty, shitty drawers, or to show that you tough and you feel man. To me, that's opening up a door of, come on in, here's my backside, and do whatever you want to do to my backside. I'm going to see how many of you are going to watch these videos before I continue on. Until then, this is just part 1. Part 2 gets better.